All right, so we are diving into this whole baby cafe thing.
Okay.
We've got like a ton of research here, like costs and designs and all that jazz. It
Ah,
seems like everyone's talking about these places, you know,
right. Yeah,
where kids can play and parents can like actually have a moment to breathe.
I know.
But is it all just hype?
Yeah.
Or is there really like a solid business here?
Well, I think what's so interesting is like it's tapping into this need
Yeah.
that parents have for a break and kids have for stimulation.
Right.
And everyone wants to feel like they're part of a community.
Totally.
And I think that's why we're seeing this boom in these baby cafes.
Okay, so the market's there.
Yeah.
But like any business, you got to start with the costs.
Yeah.
I was looking at some projections, and honestly, the numbers can be a little scary.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're essentially building like a hybrid space.
Right.
Part playground, part cafe, part community center.
Yeah.
So the costs can vary wildly depending on, your vision and location.
I see.
So think of it as like a spectrum.
Okay.
On one end, you have like a cozy little storefront
Yeah.
converted with a small play area
Uh-huh.
that could be like $50,000 to get going.
Right. Right.
Renovations, basic equipment.
Right.
But then on the other end,
Yeah.
you might be dreaming of like a massive indoor playground
Oh, wow.
with custom designed structures, a full kitchen activity rooms.
Yeah.
That could easily be like 300,000 or more.
Wow, that's a huge range.
Yeah.
So you could start small and then like scale up
Exactly.
as you get more customers.
Right.
But what about the equipment itself?
Yeah.
I'm picturing like mountains of soft blocks,
Oh, yeah.
those interactive wall panels you see on Instagram,
For sure.
and of course a mountain of toys.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Right.
The equipment is a big chunk of the budget,
Yeah.
but it's also where you can get creative.
Okay.
Think about your target age range.
Right.
You want a dedicated baby-proof crawling zone,
Yeah.
like padded floors, soft obstacles, sensory toys.
For sure.
Or are you going for older toddlers
Yeah.
who might want a mini climbing wall, a playhouse, a dress-up corner?
I see.
Imagine like $4,000 on the soft flooring, another $2,500 on climbers and slides,
Oh, wow.
and maybe $3,000 on furniture.
Okay.
You're already at like almost $10,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's before the coffee machine
right.
and the high chairs.
Exactly.
Are there any hidden costs people miss?
Oh, yeah.
What should our listener be looking out for?
Insurance.
Okay.
Liability coverage in case of accidents.
Yeah.
Property insurance for your equipment and the space.
Right.
And then permits and licenses.
Mm-hmm.
Those can add up, especially if you're serving food.
Okay.
Another one is ongoing maintenance and repairs. Toys break. Things wear out.
Yeah.
You got to factor that in.
That's smart.
You don't want to skimp on safety
Yeah.
because you didn't plan for a repair.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
It's easy to focus on the fun stuff, like the
Mhm.
decor, the
Yeah.
play structure, but it's those other things
Yeah.
that can really make or break you.
For sure.
Okay, so we talked property and equipment,
Yeah.
but then there's the cost of actually running the place.
Right.
Rent and utilities, duh.
Yeah.
But what about staffing?
Oh, yeah.
Finding the right people seems crucial.
Absolutely.
You're not just looking for someone responsible.
Right.
They have to actually love kids.
Yeah, you want people who are not only reliable, but genuinely enjoy working with children.
For sure.
It's not just supervising.
Yeah.
It's creating a welcoming and safe space.
Right.
So you need thorough background checks,
Uh-huh.
proper training, and ideally,
Yeah.
some experience in early childhood education
Okay.
or something related.
Makes sense.
And don't forget about competitive wages and benefits.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's key to attracting and keeping good people.
Totally. You want staff who are invested,
Right.
not just punching the clock.
Exactly.
It's about building a team who shares your vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've tackled the cost side.
Uh-huh.
But before we get too lost in spreadsheets,
Right.
let's talk about the fun stuff.
Okay.
How do these baby cafes actually make money?
Yeah.
It's not just entry fees, right?
Yo.
There have to be other ways to bring in revenue
Yeah,
to keep those cash registers ringing.
exactly. Oh, you're totally right. You can't just rely on those entry fees,
Yeah,
especially if you're going for like a more premium vibe.
right.
The smart baby cafe owners are finding other ways to make money.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Yeah, it gets interesting.
So tell me more. What are some of these like creative revenue strategies?
Okay, well, think about it.
Yeah.
You've got all these parents there.
Uh-huh.
They want a break. They want some quality time.
Right.
That opens up a lot of possibilities.
I see what you mean.
So beyond the hourly rates or the day passes,
Yeah.
you could do membership packages.
Like a gym membership?
Exactly, but for playtime.
Oh, that's clever.
It gives you that recurring revenue,
Yeah.
And it keeps people coming back.
Makes sense. And remember that study about sibling discounts?
Oh, yeah.
Offering a little break for families with multiple kids?
Uh-huh.
It makes customers happy,
For sure.
and they're more likely to come back.
That's smart.
It's win-win.
I love it.
Okay, but let's talk about the big one.
Okay.
Food and drinks.
Yeah, who doesn't need a latte while the kids are going wild?
The cafe part is key,
Uh-huh.
but it's not just about caffeine.
Okay.
It's about the whole
It's
experience.
a vibe.
Exactly. You want it to match the ambiance.
Yeah.
And you got to cater to both kids and adults.
Right.
Think high-quality local ingredients,
Okay.
healthy snacks for the little ones,
Yeah.
maybe even some gourmet baby food purees.
Oh, fancy.
And for the parents,
Yeah.
obviously good coffee's a must,
Uh-huh.
but why stop there?
Okay.
Fresh salads,
Yeah.
wholesome wraps,
I'm listening.
maybe a signature smoothie everyone loves.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's about giving the parents a treat
Makes sense.
while their kids are having fun.
It's like a mini vacation for everyone.
Exactly.
But let's not forget about the visuals.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those Instagram-savvy parents.
For sure. Presentation is key.
Absolutely. You want food that looks good
Uh-huh.
and tastes good.
Right. Vibrant colors, playful arrangements,
Yeah?
maybe even some edible decorations.
Oh, fun.
Remember that mini grocery store you mentioned?
Yeah, that was so cute.
It was adorable.
Yeah.
But it also encouraged imaginative play.
Right.
And it got kids thinking about healthy food.
I see your point. It's about engaging all the senses.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got food, drinks, visuals.
Yeah.
Now let's talk design.
Yeah.
How do you make a baby cafe that's both functional and
Right.
fabulous?
You got to think about the flow
Yeah.
and how the space works. You want a layout that encourages exploration and interaction,
Right.
but it still have to feel safe and contained.
Makes sense.
And remember, you're designing for two groups.
Right, the kids and the parents.
Exactly. Kids want to run wild.
Yeah.
Parents want peace and quiet.
So true.
So zoning is crucial.
Okay, walk me through that zoning thing.
So imagine this.
Yeah.
You walk in,
Uh-huh.
there's a welcoming reception area,
Okay.
maybe some comfy seating, a retail section with toys.
Oh, that's smart.
Then you move into the play zone.
Okay.
This is where the crawling areas, the soft structures, the interactive stuff is.
Yeah.
But here's the key.
Okay.
The play area has to be visible from the parent seating.
So parents can see their kids
Yeah.
while they're having their coffee?
Exactly. It's about security and connection.
I like it, but what about the must-have stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Diaper changing stations, nursing rooms.
Those are non-negotiables.
For sure.
You want to make life easy for parents.
Right.
So spacious changing stations with lots of counter space, emergency diapers and wipes.
Great idea.
And for nursing rooms,
Yeah.
privacy and comfort are key.
Totally.
Imagine a dimly lit, cozy nook,
Oh, I like that.
comfy seating, a changing table, a sound machine.
Wow, that sounds so peaceful.
Right.
It's about anticipating their needs
Yeah.
and going above and beyond
Exactly.
to make it welcoming.
For sure.
Okay, but let's be real.
Uh-huh.
One of the biggest challenges with kids
Yeah.
is keeping things clean.
Oh, tell me about it. Hygiene is paramount.
How do you make sure a baby cafe is actually safe and clean?
It's a multi-pronged approach.
Okay.
First, you need strict cleaning protocols.
Like what?
Regular disinfection of all surfaces, toys, equipment,
Uh-huh.
using child-safe cleaning products,
Okay.
a commercial-grade dishwasher for baby bottles and sippy cups.
Smart.
And staff have to be trained on hand washing.
Makes sense. What about spills and accidents, though?
Oh, yeah.
Kids are messy.
Accidents happen.
All the time.
That's where training comes in.
Yeah.
You need staff who are comfortable cleaning up,
Right.
but also know how to handle it calmly.
Okay.
Imagine a toddler spills juice everywhere. Staff member jumps in, cleans it up, smiles at the kid and the parent.
So it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Good.
It builds trust.
I get it.
It shows you've got it under control.
Okay, good point. And speaking of control,
Yeah.
what about child-proofing?
Oh, that's a top priority.
I figured.
You want a space where kids can explore safely.
Right.
So cover all the outlets,
Uh-huh.
secure furniture so it can't tip over,
Okay.
soft rounded edges everywhere.
Yeah.
And don't forget the decorations.
What about them?
Anything small enough to be a choking hazard.
Oh, right.
Got to be out of
I
reach.
feel like you have to think like a toddler.
Kinda. You're constantly scanning for danger.
But some people might say too much child-proofing
Yeah.
can stifle creativity.
Right.
So how do you balance safety and letting kids be kids?
That's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of obvious dangers,
Yeah.
but also encourage kids to take risks,
Okay.
test their limits, learn through play.
So not a totally sterile environment.
Right. You want things that challenge them,
Yeah.
but in a safe way.
So like a mini climbing wall with padding
Exactly.
or a balance beam with cushioned edges.
Perfect. It's about safe risk-taking.
I like that. And what about nature?
Oh, yeah.
If you have outdoor space,
It's amazing.
even a little patio or courtyard,
You can make a big difference.
put in a sandbox,
Mhm.
a water feature, a mini garden.
I love it. Bring the outdoors in.
It makes kids connect with nature.
Exactly.
But let's be real.
Okay.
Not every baby cafe will have that.
True.
What about the ones in cities or malls?
Yeah.
How do you create that nature feel inside?
You got to get creative.
Okay.
Use natural materials in the decor.
Like wood and stone.
Exactly. Add plants and greenery.
Uh-huh.
Maybe even murals or wall decals.
To make it feel like you're outside.
Right. And lighting is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Natural light is best.
But if you don't have it,
Then you need warm, inviting light.
to feel like sunlight.
Exactly. It's all about the senses.
So true. Okay, we've covered design and safety.
Yeah.
Now let's talk marketing.
Okay.
How do you get these families in the door?
Marketing is key.
Uh-huh.
And it starts online.
Website, social media.
You got a good website with professional photos
Yeah,
and clear info about what you offer.
right.
But don't forget social media.
Instagram, Facebook.
Those are perfect for showing off the fun atmosphere,
Yeah.
eye-catching photos,
Mhm.
engaging videos.
Okay.
Maybe some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's all about visual storytelling.
You got to capture those cute moments.
Right.
The ones that make parents go, oh,
Exactly. And they want to book a visit.
makes sense. And what about community engagement?
Oh, that's huge.
That
Partner with local parenting groups.
Okay.
Offer discounts or promotions.
To get new customers?
Right. And host events or workshops for families.
I like it.
It's about becoming part of the community.
Yeah, building those relationships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which leads to loyal customers.
But the competition is fierce.
It is.
How do you stand out?
It's about the experience. You're not just a place to play.
Right.
You're about community,
Uh-huh.
exceptional customer service,
Okay.
and always innovating.
To stay ahead of the curve.
Exactly. You're not just selling playtime.
What are you selling then?
You're selling peace of mind,
Oh, wow.
a sense of belonging,
Yeah.
the joy of watching your kid thrive.
That's beautifully said.
You're creating an emotional connection.
I get it.
It's about understanding their needs,
Yeah.
exceeding their expectations,
Right.
and building a brand that stands for quality
For sure.
and care
Uh-huh.
and a passion for families.
That's awesome. Okay. We've covered a ton here.
Yeah.
Design, safety, marketing, branding.
It's a lot.
But before we wrap up this part,
Yeah.
I'm curious about misconceptions.
Oh, yeah.
What are some things people get wrong about baby cafes?
One big one is that they're easy to run.
Oh, really?
People think it's just toys and a coffee
Right.
machine. But it's a lot of hard work,
I bet.
dedication,
Yeah.
attention to detail. You need to be passionate about families, understand child development,
Okay.
and be willing to adapt.
To keep up with the changes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not just babysitting.
Right.
It's a carefully curated experience.
For sure.
Another misconception is that it's just for moms,
Oh, yeah.
but dads, grandparents, caregivers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who cares for a young child is welcome.
That's great to hear.
We want it to be inclusive.
Makes sense. And
Yeah.
lastly,
Yeah.
do you think baby cafes are just a fad?
I think this is just the beginning.
Oh, really?
More and more families are prioritizing experiences
Yeah.
over things.
Right.
So there's going to be more demand for these spaces.
That makes sense.
It's not just about entertainment.
It's deeper than that.
Exactly. It's about a human need.
For connection.
For support.
For belonging.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. We've covered so much in this part.
We have.
I'm feeling super inspired.
Me too.
But let's take a pause here
Okay.
and come back for the final part. We'll talk about the future of baby cafes
Yeah.
and explore if this model can expand.
I like it.
Stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back to the deep dive.
Okay.
We've really dug into this whole baby cafe business idea.
We have.
But now I want to think bigger.
Okay.
Is this just a fad or is there
Right.
a bigger trend here, maybe even more potential?
Yeah, I think that's the exciting part.
Okay, I'm listening.
What's so cool is that this idea
Yeah.
of a space for kids and parents to connect,
Uh-huh.
it could be the start of something much bigger.
Okay, bigger. Give me some specifics.
So we're already seeing baby cafes
Yeah.
adding in educational elements.
Oh, like what?
Imagine partnering with early childhood development experts
Okay.
to offer play groups or workshops
Yeah.
on things like language development or sensory stuff.
So you're not just watching the kids.
Exactly.
You're actually helping them learn.
Right, you're supporting those early milestones.
That's brilliant. Parents would love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're already looking for ways to help your kids.
Right, and it makes the baby cafe more valuable.
Totally. It becomes a trusted resource.
I see what you mean. And what about specialization?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just one big space, you
Right.
could have zones for different ages.
Exactly. A crawler space with soft stuff and sensory toys,
Yeah.
a toddler area with climbing and dress up,
Uh-huh.
even a preschool zone with art and games.
Oh, I love that each kid gets the right experience.
Exactly. It's tailored to their needs.
Okay, but let's get crazy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Could this model work for other people too?
Oh, that's interesting.
Not just babies and toddlers.
Right. Like, could you take the community aspect,
Yeah.
the connection to the sense of belonging,
Uh-huh.
and apply it to different groups? Okay, I'm with you.
What about a senior social club?
Oh, wow.
Designed like a baby cafe, but for older adults.
That's a great idea.
Instead of play structures,
Yeah.
a library, a craft room, a space for exercise classes.
It would be amazing for combating loneliness.
So true, and giving them a place to connect.
And it's a growing need as our population ages.
And what about teenagers?
Oh, yeah, they always get left out.
I know we need more spaces for them.
Imagine a teen hangout spot.
Okay.
Safe, supervised.
Uh-huh.
They can study, play games, just hang out,
Mm-hmm.
especially where there aren't many options.
Yeah, after school or on weekends?
It could be a game changer.
Wow. I'm picturing all these spaces
You can
connected by this idea of community.
It's powerful.
And we can't forget about families with special needs kids.
Oh, absolutely.
A baby cafe designed just for them.
With sensory-friendly equipment, trained staff,
And a community of parents who understand.
it would be so
It
valuable
would fill a huge gap.
and provide support for those families.
The possibilities are endless.
There really are, and that's what's so exciting.
Yeah.
It's not just about the business.
It's more than that.
It's about how our society is changing.
We need connection.
We need support.
You need to belong.
Exactly, and baby cafes are tapping into that.
So for anyone listening who's like, I want to do this,
Right.
what's the one thing they should remember?
Think beyond the traditional model.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to get creative.
Yeah.
Think outside the box.
Uh-huh.
Adapt the concept to your community.
It's about finding what works.
And the potential is huge.
That's a great way to wrap things up.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
It's been fun.
It's been amazing exploring this baby cafe idea.
I know.
And I'm so excited to see where it goes next.
Me too.
Thanks for listening, everyone.